And we're on air now.
Oh, yay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you
Yay.
ever checked yourself out on YouTube?
No, I
No,
have.
Yeah.
I probably don't know if I want to.
No.
Okay. So, did you guys get a whole lot done this weekend?
Well, I've gotten Cassie's stuff.
Hello, did I lose you again?
What? No,
Hello.
Crystal.
There you are. Yeah, I got that. That really
Yep.
helped. I got that too.
And I started the
I'm
outline.
here.
I started the outline tonight,
Okay.
so that's part of it.
Okay.
About half of it, I would say, is done.
Sweet.
Wait, let me turn my Wi-Fi off.
Okay.
I can't. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I turned off my Wi-Fi. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay.
I had to turn off my Wi-Fi. It was being sluggish. So,
Cool.
Well,
Uh,
I got a good start on the outline tonight. Um, One of the questions I had was because we have to have an introduction. Do we want to just after we've talked about the topic at the beginning? Do you want me just to jump into one of you talking about one of your pros and cons, or do you think it makes more sense to have each of you just briefly, like, say a sentence about each of your pros and each of your cons, and then go back? So like then going one pro, one con, just so you guys get introduced and
uh,
which way sounds more.
I'd probably just state um, the main topic, and then it says, okay, so I'm looking at the rubric. So it says to state the main topic and previews the structure of the presentation slash debate guidelines. So,
Debate
um,
guidelines. Don't kill each other. Is
yeah,
that what
right.
I'm supposed to say?
I
no,
no,
I'm good.
so
I just want to
you
get through
just
it.
do the introduction, like state the main topic, and then
Yep.
like quickly like tell them like, you know, Cassie is gonna be the pro and the con, just like go over the basic.
Okay.
I don't know the other. Still need to watch those debates. How did the other ones go? Did they just start right into it, or did they like?
Well, I have to rewatch it. I don't. That's one of the things as I was typing up that one I thought about because I watched it, but trying to remember. I didn't remember that part if they jumped right into it or what they exactly did. I watched the introduction. I watched them go to one person, but I didn't fully watch then the rest of it because I didn't. I gotten what I thought I wanted out of it at that time. So
Okay, yeah,
um,
I'll do it and
yeah,
do
because the
that.
only other thing I thought about is just like after I did the main, like like the thing that paragraph that she has written up for us, just to say briefly that like Cassie's doing the pros and these are the subjects she's going to touch on, and Crystal's doing the cons and these are the subjects she's going to touch on. And I would just basically, if I said that, I just would say what I put on the outline, like the couple words I put on the outline, because that would be kind of going over how we're going to. And then I'll just say we're going to start with one pro and then go to another con and let you guys take it from there, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's because a lot of like the pros and cons that we have work off of each other.
Yep.
So, like maybe in a couple meetings, like before we do like our test run, we can go through each of the topics and see like what order we'll want to do them in, because
Okay.
a lot of like you can go right into another one like right after a pro and a con, and then that con will work off another pro. Like it just all works together, so.
Yeah. And that's what we need to do Thursday, because the outline has to be turned in. Sunday, I told Kathy through a text, Crystal, that I was planning on having it at least a rough of the whole thing except for the conclusion part done by Wednesday, so that maybe you guys either could read through them. We could read through them that night together, or if you have time before, sometime during the day, during Thursday, you could look at it briefly.
Okay, this Wednesday?
Yes, I'm going to send it.
Okay, so can I send my stuff to you sometime tomorrow night?
Yeah, I have your original concept. I just don't have all the tax points, and it doesn't have to. Like, I did ask her about that line. I said, "Is it like a traditional outline? Or are you going to want paragraphs?" I go, "I know this sounds like a stupid question, but we're doing this as a team, and we don't want to mess it up, basically." Mm-hmm. And she said, "No, they're just going to be bulleted statements." Is what, and so that's basically, or maybe like 5 words I'm putting to something on there. So, and then I put points underneath it. Is what
so what you need from me is the remainder of the proof for my cons. Or just
if you're gonna rebuttal on any of Cassie's that
you have. I have some here that I want to send to you guys tonight and let y'all kind of look over. I mean, I don't have my proof on here.
It doesn't have to be final. Yeah. You don't have to have the proof for all of that stuff, because I'm not going to put that in the outline. I just have to have the general idea of where we're going, so that way it's in the outline on before Sunday. Because I want to have a rough draft on Wednesday.
Right. Well, I have them. I have the 3.
You can make changes and then send it one more time to you guys over the weekend and get it okayed, and then get it up. So.
Okay. Because I'm kind of worried about the wording of some of my stuff, but it sounds okay. I mean, it's a rebuttal, I guess.
That's the part we could look at later, too.
Yeah, okay, good.
We just have to have basically what we're going to do, and I'm sure she's not going to, even if we put an outline up there, and later, before we actually tape it, if we decide something needs to be switched, I would hope she wouldn't hold us to our particular outline that it had to be exactly that way. That's not how
I'll send them tomorrow.
Anyway, so.
Okay.
I wouldn't really worry so much about the wording either, just because it doesn't have to be like perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like the debate is gonna be kind of like, you kind of want it to be somewhat impromptu, but at the same time you'll have your notes to help you, but she doesn't want to be like verbatim like what you have down or whatever. She doesn't want it to be like, like choppy, like she knows that we're just reading it off of a prompt.
Like a script.
That's one of the rubric things, is not script. So
okay, good. So it doesn't have to be real formal.
No.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better.
I'm just looking at the rest of the rubric. Is there anything else, Cassie, that you noticed on the rubric?
Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, it just says like like the evidence of research is obviously really important. So when you're saying something from an article or something, you want to make sure that you're giving them credit for it.
Yeah. Because it says just to have things fully supported. And it'll be on like the end of the outline, but I'm sure they're wanting us to say it as you're stating the facts, like briefly at least where you got it from.
Yeah, either that or like the author, one of the doctors, like one of my quotes has Dr. Lovas in it, so I just wrote like Dr. Lovas did this and this, and he found out all these things. So it's giving credit to someone, not just, you're not just
Okay.
saying it. Let's see. And the final statements, just like summarizing certain like valid points that each of us made. And it says greatly improved the team's position. We don't really have like a team,
No.
so it's not like a team against a team. So I'm not really sure if by the end we're either supposed I know we're supposed to take a position at the end, whether that means
Like the whole team's supposed to have a position together?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. That's another question that we could ask.
If they were, when our conclusions, are we supposed to agree in the end or just like give one, final, like say a few more sentences about why we think our point is important?
Right, like, so it says the team's position. So, are we all supposed to come to agreement on whether we agree that, having ABA in the schools is a good idea, or are we all supposed to have the same notion that having ABA in the schools is not a good idea?
Yeah. I'm thinking that I'll ask her. I'm thinking that it's because she had like 6 to 8 roles that we were all supposed to be. I'm guessing that it meant like as if you, like the pros were a team and the cons were a team, but it's a good thing to ask her.
Right, considering 3 of us, so it's like, but then like, what would you would have to take a position.
Yeah.
For the middleman. So like, by the end of the, you're going to have to state what your position is, whether you think it's a good idea or not. And then, yeah, I just don't know if each of us is supposed to have our own position and we choose our own position, or if we're supposed to come to an
agreement. Yeah. Well, I'll ask. I can send her an email and ask her that. She said I did ask if she had seen all of if I was posting everything in the right spot. And she said yes. And next week we do not, just like it set up on the discussion board, we do not have to include her in anything other than just uploading. Like we don't have to do a meeting with her.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because I think we talked about that last time, whether that module 7 meant we actually did have to have a meeting with her and we didn't have to have any other meetings with her, or if it meant that we had to have a meeting just that week. And so she answered that no, we just have to, next week we just, I don't know what we have to do. I forget now what we have to do next week, but probably just practice it. But the outline has to be up Sunday. So.
Okay.
I know one thing I thought about too is just saying, I think it has to be the Sunday before, but I'll probably just ask her because we don't go for a long time down the road. I'd rather do it earlier, and I assume you guys would rather too, and be done with it.
Yeah.
But I'll just, in case we don't like the first one we do, or like we practiced it once and we don't like when we do try to take the formal one and we don't like it, I can ask her to, like, when we actually have to. I think it's just the Sunday before Module 12 for us, but I'll make sure that it doesn't have to be in Module 8 when the other teams have to start. Like module, the 9th one's got to start then. So just to make sure we don't
Right.
do anything wrong. And she's like, "Where's your debate?" Uh,
Yeah, I think everyone's is going to be submitted they're supposed to submit it in 2 different places. It's supposed to be submitted somewhere, and then it's supposed to be submitted
it's module. It has to be in our first module and the end module. So, but I think it said it doesn't say it like the stuff she has typed up on the syllabus kind of makes it sound differently than what she's typed up in the announcements. Because the announcements said post it the Sunday before your module, like whenever you're supposed to have your module. But in the module 8, when I was reading, it kind of meant, they kind of implied that you're supposed to have it posted then. So that's why I just want to make sure it doesn't matter as long as we're up before module 8, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, syllabus is kind of confusing.
I just don't, yeah, and I don't want to just assume something. I'd rather ask her questions, and because I think I prefaced this when I asked about the outline to her. I go, I know this sounds like a silly question, but we just want to make sure we're doing it right. Like basically that you follow tradition outline and you wouldn't put paragraphs and stuff like that.
Well, we got a good comment, though, with where you turned it in, though. It looked excellent, so I guess we're on the right track.
Did she comment on it?
She did comment where you turned it in.
Okay.
It was a little comment. It said that it was excellent or something like that. We got a really good little comment.
Okay.
Thank you.
I hadn't seen that, so.
Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'll tell you exactly what it said. So when are we gonna practice our first one again? They were trying to always get interrupted when I'm trying to talk to you guys.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No, they told me they was asking me a question about dinner. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It says excellent. Looks like your group is moving along.
The outline I want to try to have so that we can make sure the order's right. Try to have a lot of it done by Wednesday, with the idea that it's not final, and if I interpreted your idea wrong, like with your bulleted points, you can tell me that too. Well, I'd rather have this be the bulleted point or that.
Okay.
Because I'm reading what you guys write and then trying to pick out what I thought is the most important points. But if that's not what you were thinking in your head, rather, change it. And then I don't know, probably the following week we could go over parts of it would be.
Okay.
And when are we gonna? Not like you have to have everything down. Like if you don't have all your research down, just starting to, because we're really just starting to go through it to see what stumbles we're gonna come upon.
Okay. And then when are we gonna have to actually run through the debate the first time?
Well, that's supposed to be in module 8,
which is
next week.
Next week.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I print out the modules so I don't.
Okay.
You can look at them.
I tried to, but it didn't work.
Because I'm not at home all the time, so I'm like, oh. So I can look at it. I'm trying to look.
Okay. So module 8, we have to run our preliminary debate meeting with the instructor and conduct a trial run with the video conferencing technology.
So we don't have to meet with the instructor though. That's vetoed out. I asked her about that.
Okay.
So we have to do our preliminary debate on module 8, so next week. And then as far as posting, it's just in module 12.
Yeah.
We have to post in, let's see, module here.
12 and 16.
All I know is groups assigned to submit their project in this module should submit their debate in module 16 and post the hyperlink to the module. Wait, why is that? Module 13 discussion board by Sunday, April 3rd.
Are you looking at our thing? It's not module 12, it's module 13.
Okay, so hold on. So we have to, well, I know she said ours was module 12, right?
Yeah. So it would be
But
module
if you
12.
but if you go to module 12 on the syllabus, it says to post the debate in module 16 and to post the hyperlink to module 13.
Well, that's because if you're in doing module 12, ours should be already up there in module 12. So we'd have to look by module 11, we have to have it up. Does that make sense? So if you look at that, if you
I'm
look back
looking.
in module 11, by that Sunday it tells us we have to have it up in module 12, then module 16.
Okay. It says April 3rd.
Uh, groups assigned. Yep. Look, it says groups assigned to submit their projects in this module. So that would be module 11.
Yeah.
Should submit their debate in module 16 and post their hyperlink to module 12.
Well, I know when
But
she
we
put
weren't
up the thing online, though, it said you have to do it the Sunday before your module goes up.
Okay. My question is, are we actually putting our video in module 12, or are we posting it in module 13?
Well, that's I'm trying to think where from my phone. If
I
someone
don't-
has access to the internet, where she put in announcements, it'll tell which one for sure.
Yeah.
Because it would.
April 3rd. Okay.
Because the announcements when she put
I
up
know
that chart,
she like
it said when to do it. Oh, there's my. I'm looking for my phone.
Okay.
so let's see. Okay. Due date. Okay. Our due date is module 12, Sunday at 11:59 p.m.
So it's
That's
not
April
telling you.
3rd.
What was the date of it?
April 3rd. It's
So,
that module 12 is if you open the syllabus it says April 3rd.
okay, this is what's confusing me. So the due date is module 12. But we need to post it in module 13 and
Okay.
module 6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
It shouldn't
So
be a problem because if we do the run through and everything's going, I would assume we'd have it up way before then into the areas.
Yeah.
Right. And okay, for us to do it earlier, but I would probably just make okay.
Well, we've had to turn in everything like everyone else. Anyway, so it just would be making sure everything is running smoothly when we practice it and that we have all the criteria according to the rubric. And maybe waiting to see if
Right.
after the first one goes to see it.
Yeah, that would help.
Because then we can know if we're misinterpreting anything.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really want to rush if we don't feel like we're ready, but yeah, I think if we feel good and we're ready to post it, then I think that's fine.
And if there's anything that source-wise you guys are having trouble tracking down, even though I'm typing up all this stuff, let me know because I will try to help find stuff with that. So
Okay. Okay.
is there anything
Okay.
else?
No, I'll send you
Sounds
this
good.
tomorrow. I'll send you this evening. Sorry.
No, that's fine. And it doesn't have to be like I told Cassie last night. It doesn't have to be like because I can't take very much from your paragraphs anyways.
Mhm.
I just have to take and say maybe like one. I put the main point of whatever you're talking about, and then I put like maybe 3 or 4 things underneath it at most. Maybe not even that many. So
Okay.
because it's just supposed to give her a general idea, basically, that we're actually doing something and that we're not waiting until
Mhm.
April to get it done. So, and that we
Right.
have a basic way that we know we're going. So,
Okay. Stop, my cat. Sorry.
no. Is
So
there any?
as far as Thursday, you just want us to uh
Sorry.
no, it's fine. That was just really funny. Do you want us to just like get all like I still need to do some more research, but as far as Thursday goes, what do we need to do?
Um, basically just having anything extra that Crystal has. Um, and if Crystal, if you need help with anything, like rebuttaling to anything of Cassie's,
Okay.
let me know. We can always add that in later, though. But basically,
Okay.
just once I
Yeah.
send it to you guys, and it could be Tuesday night. I have something always Tuesday night, so I can't promise it'll be then. But
Okay.
uh, just basically opening up the document if you have time before Thursday and looking at it. If not, we can open it up that night and look at it. So,
Okay.
but I don't really need any more sources or anything like that. I just need because Crystal, you had your 3 points that you sent to me before. If you look at Cassie's, and if you want me to do, if there's certain ones you want to rebuttal on or do the argumentation on.
I have 3 rebuttals, or didn't we call it like attack
Yeah,
questions or whatever? I
that's
have
all I
3 of
need.
those.
Okay, then that's all I need because I
Okay.
basically just have to say what they're gonna like a general couple few words about what it's gonna be. So
Okay. And
I don't want
if you guys, I'll just go ahead and send it to you the way I have it. It'll be
okay.
really really rough.
No.
But
So
if you guys think anything like it could be worded different to sound better, just let me know or just
yeah.
change it.
So basically not that much from you guys other than what if you have time and you want to do more to make you feel better about things, then do something. If not
I'm just more nervous about talking about the fluidity of the whole situation. You know,
and if
I get
there's
choked
things
up.
you guys want me to rebuttal, if you don't want to do all the talking and you want me to take the rebuttal of one of them from each of you, I can do that. I just need to know which one you'd rather not talk about so that I can be prepared about what I'm going to say.
Well,
So,
if you see a look on
Yeah.
my face, I'm like, I'll take this one.
no, but I meant
And
like,
then also like,
go ahead, Cassie.
huh?
What'd you say?
And then also like you can come in with your own stuff too. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So you have that, back and forth between both of us. You can come in with your own stuff
Okay.
too, because
It can only help. It'll definitely
No,
help.
I will then
So,
do that. So, two, when we go through everything, when we're discussing things and arguing, the time is a big thing. They don't want it short, but I'm betting they don't want it to be forever, too. So as we do
right.
things, we might have to say, okay, we have to shorten that one up. Just make sure we actually talk about it enough, and then
okay.
go to that one. But
Okay.
and after I get the debate all typed up and stuff like that too, I will look at because all I've said rebuttals, but nothing. I've never documented anything, so I would need to do that before I jump in and stuff like that. So
And
I
guys,
guess the
I
only
hope
other thing I don't know if we need to put anything under conclusions.
um,
That I forgot about that. But I can ask her that conclusion question if we all have to do it together, or if we all three should just
Right.
do different. I'll just explain what our roles are and explain how we should do that. So,
Okay.
but just have that in
Okay.
the back of your mind that once I get that answer from her, so I'll send her an email tonight. Then once we get what we're supposed to do, that we have to figure something out. If it's one altogether, I can we can talk about that on Thursday and I can just type it up. If it's all separate ones, then just be thinking about what you would, don't type it up, but just think about it. So you're ready to give me some points that I can at least put under the conclusion part. Because I probably should say something more than conclusion on our outline.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, nothing. I mean, you might get, because I have both your phone numbers now. If I'm reading through your stuff, because I've read through them, skimmed them, and we've talked about them, so I should understand them. But if I don't understand something, I might send you a text and say,
Oh, I don't care. Please, anytime. Anytime. Because
yeah.
I have a new, actually, I got an Android watch, so I can get my messages while I'm in therapy now.
Oh, that's nice.
So, yeah, I needed it so bad because they wouldn't let us bring our phones in.
Oh,
So, HIPAA with the cameras,
well, that's fine. They have it in our clinic. They always have phones. I don't think they put them down. They can't take anything with them, but that's how they clock in and clock out.
Well, because of the mistake of one employee,
Oh,
the boss really lost her cool and won't let anybody now. She
No.
took a picture of the patient and made it the boss's screensaver.
oh.
What?
Yes.
Do it as a joke, like for something?
Yeah, but unfortunately she didn't find it too funny.
No.
So I wouldn't have dared.
No.
So
No.
yeah.
But
Or-
I just know they use them for timers on my kids and stuff.
Yeah.
Not that it will be a source or anything, but I did send an email out both to my daughter's teacher and then to the clinic they go to, asking how they usually do billing, just to see. I don't know if the teacher will know because she's not in charge of that, but I know they took the Medicaid number from me and said they were going to bill the associate through that last year. So I don't. And I know when they were going to do early access, they billed it through our insurance too. And that's when you go from 0 to 3 and they come in and start doing interventions.
Okay.
Not that we can use it, but I was more curious to see what they came back and said. Billing wise, so I know that's something we talked about. How
Right.
that
Yeah.
went about doing that, so. But I don't know for sure if they'll get back to me in time or anything like that. So. But is there anything else you guys?
No, I'm gonna send this right now, and that way you guys can just take a look at it. I hope it don't sound like mean. I'm just typing stuff that comes straight out of my head, so we can polish it up later.
No
I'm
problem.
sending it. Okay.
And maybe I guess would be in the future, everyone, like I said before, watching whenever you get a chance, watch one of the debates. I'm gonna rewatch it. Will be when I get as I'm working on the outline to see if there's anything
Yeah.
else. They don't show. I think probably the problem was too is I don't know if they show the whole debate. They maybe show like 5 or 6 minutes of it.
Okay. Well, I tried, but my internet wouldn't work, so I wasn't able. For some reason, I wasn't able. And tomorrow we're supposed to have really bad weather down here, like tornadoes, everything.
Fun.
So I may not get much. So that's why I'm going ahead and send it now in case it's bad.
In case it's bad, that's not. So, I told Cassie we've had the flu in our house. So.
Oh no! Oh God! I finally got well.
Yes. Well, my son handled it. He woke up at between 4 and 5 getting sick, and he was ready to eat later. And I was like, like by noon, and I had it on Friday, and I was like, I don't want to eat. I didn't want to eat till Sunday. And I'm like, how is a little 4-year-old handling this better than me?
Wow, they're so honest.
He was just like, I'm so starving. Give me food. I'm like, I don't want it to come up. I'm
That
just
is
hoping
so
that's why I
cute.
want to get the outline going because I don't want it to, because I have triplets, so I can hit all of them all the way through. So,
Yep.
These
and it's fine if it doesn't hit them when you're in the middle of the night, but that when it hits in the middle of the night, it makes your life a little bit more challenging.
Ugh. And you don't get to stop because you're mommy.
Yep, you don't get to stop.
Nope, you don't get to stop. Mommies don't ever get to stop.
You want to have kids, Cassie, right now?
Well, you know,
Sorry.
definitely don't want you know,
Yeah, you don't want triplets.
whatever happens, happens.
My
Yeah.
twins turned 20 today.
I didn't realize you had twins, Krista.
Yep, they're 20 today, my girls.
Nice.
Yeah,
Mine
my
are
baby.
still 4, so
Huh?
mine are still 4.
Wow, you got a ways, but you know what? It'll be fast.
Yes,
Seems like yesterday.
yes. No,
I'm only 5, so I think
you're
I'm gonna
only
wait.
what?
Did I hear you say 25?
Yes.
Okay. I'm probably the oldest one. I'm 41.
I'm trying to remember because I've been saying I'm 29 forever. I
I
think
know
it's
that it sticks
35.
with you.
35.
How old?
I'm
Okay, yeah.
35.
Yep, I'm officially the oldest.
Yeah.
I'm the
But
grandma.
I've been saying since I turned 30 that I'm 29. So when someone asks, I have to think in my head. And I really want to be honest. Like I have to do the math in my head. Well, how old am I? I
Oh,
don't.
geez, funny.
No.
I'd like to be 29 for life.
It's
So
funny because my boyfriend is like a year older than you. I don't know what I was proving with that.
oh
Anyway.
All
Okay.
right. Well, I think we're doing good. So,
yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'll see you guys Thursday.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
bye.